I'm Tamara Sajo, and I just wanted to pop up here and just talk about my experiences and how I can help you. So, this presentation is all about people, projects, and systems and how it can apply to you and your next project. So, this is probably something that you've dealt with before. You know that your business has so much potential and you have so many ideas, but the day to day of managing projects seems like a constant uphill battle. Deadlines pass by, opportunities get missed, and you're left wondering how to balance the gap between where you are and where you know you could be. So this could look like digital clutter. So your Asana notifications keep popping up, or your digital file program is just isn't working out. You're missing grants and other financing opportunities because all of your files are in disarray. Or you might have some team friction, so you don't know who is doing what, or you just feel that there isn't enough communication between your teams. So I would like to help you through people, projects, and systems. So with people, I would like to help you with facilitating your meetings, doing onboarding for your team members, and even offboarding when your project is finished, and then just finding the right person through proper recruitment forms. For projects, I can do some budget and schedule control. I can set up and manage your Asana, and then we can even go through some funding applications through grants or other for-profit applications for funding. And then we have our systems. So this is where I love to put myself in. This is through databases, making sure that everything is organized, making sure that your systems, your operations, and your processes are flowing right. And then let's use a little bit of automation. Through our workflows, just making sure that we're just making doing the work that is really going to help your bottom line. So, why me? Well, I have 5 years of project coordination experience. This is in a nonprofit and for profit capacity. I have 3 years of qualitative and quantitative data analysis, and I'm certified in project management. A couple of my experiences include being a project coordinator and a research assistant for a university. And this was really dear to me because it really taught me just different aspects of research and different ways to really keep your stakeholders and participants involved from start to finish. And sometimes that can be difficult, especially when something is about 3 years long or even longer, and you have to make sure that you spread out the money in the best possible way. So I helped by just doing liaison between stakeholders and participants. I helped with the project launch. I helped with making sure that everybody felt heard. We did a little bit of fire, taking out fires. We did a lot of things together to make sure that everyone felt informed throughout the whole 3 years. So this looked like newsletters or event launches, community meetings, doing surveys, focus groups, and making sure that the 500 participants that we recruited were able to stay with us throughout the whole project. And I really loved being able to inform the public and inform other stakeholders on what we're doing and how we can inform different policies or other research programs that other people can use in the future. And then I also worked as a field administrator for a mystery shopping company. And this is where I would be able to just manage and recruit almost 4,000 mystery shoppers in the US and Canada. This made sure that everybody, again, felt heard and that everybody was doing what they said they would do for their campaigns. And then I dealt with clients, and this is where we onboarded the clients. We gave feedback based on what our mystery shopping campaigns did, and then we would be able to recommend just different improvements. And this really helped us to be able to improve not only the client success side, but making sure that the mystery shoppers that we managed also felt that they were being paid on time and that they were heard as well. And throughout my career, I also was able to pick up different other skills that may not pertain directly to the other projects I worked on, but they do add more value to other projects that you might be interested in. So this includes using Bubble for no or low code, doing some process automation through Zapier and UiPath, using AWS to make sure if you're using cloud computing that you're keeping your costs minimized. And that's really important because you don't want your bills to just go way up when your demand goes up. And you also don't want to waste money when your demand goes down. Um, I love using Asana. That's my project management tool of choice. And then finally, of course, we have our favorite Microsoft Office and our Google Drive to keep all of the documentation in order. And I can always learn more. So if there's other tools that are not listed on here, I'm always able to learn. I'm most excited about helping you with events, launches, pop ups, automation efforts, courses for training, and then setting up and operating your business. So, like I say, if it requires a checklist, then you can always count me in. And my approach to work is to automate wherever you can. And this is through tools or just using your SOP documents to just take the guesswork out of things. You have to be honest. So there's no lying, there's no just not being above board. That's not something that I would do. Also, I like to over communicate. So if something is going awry, then I would let you know as soon as possible. And I make sure that there's always a big cadence, a really short cadence between when we speak. And we can always adjust to whatever you feel like. But I always like to make sure that I'm always keeping communication lines open. And then finally, the job is done when it's done. So even if it's not my official job, I'm willing to do what it takes to make sure that your project is successful. So if you would like to work with me, then here's my contact information, and I would love to speak with you soon. Thanks.